Welcome friends. This is your Vairava Palanichamy. We have been talking about the competitive exam strategy. Today's topic is time target. The important thing, time target. Why we talk about time target means, see, whatever the subject which we study, and we have been talking about the time management. Out of the time management, there is a time target for every subject you have to complete it. What do you mean by time target? We have different types of books. So maybe a demi size or crown size or A4 size, guides and textbooks and class notes, and you have a market notes. Different types of notes and books are available in the market. But there is a target, a typed version of 12 font size book or 11 font size book. How much time you have to finish it? For example, suppose you need a demi size book which you are really reading it to following it up. One has to really finish that book in number of pages. For example, a normal person to study at least 10 to 12 pages in an hour. If it is a crown page, it's about 6 to 8 pages, average 6 pages. So overall what we are trying to say about it, so 1 hour you are studying means average it's 10 hours. You have to finish a demi size book, means it's like you have to finish 100 pages, or it's like a crown, it's like 60 to 70 pages or 80 pages also you have to finish it. What do you mean by finishing it? The finishing it is, you have to read what is there in the subject, what is the concepts and understanding. You should be in a position to really recollect all those things. Then when you keep a time target and run this material continuously or run the pages and continuously, no use. So what you have to understand is, when you are reading the book and concept, the concepts have to be understood, assimilated, so that any question being asked in that particular chapter, you are in a position to answer it. Okay, now people will come up with, sir, what is the talent, and then inherent talent, and then your memory capacity and all. So basically we have been talking about it. We are not born in same time. So our biological clock, runs in a different way. That's what we told about memory peak. And every individual has his or her own way of recollecting, remembering and recasting, or the continuous tray or memory capacity, it all differs. But how will you really say that it's like standardization of 6 pages or 10 pages like that? Because it is an average page we should do. For example, some people are very expert and then they can read more number of pages in their memory peak, that's okay, fine. But in that normal or the less normal period, you will not be able to really finish the much speed which you are at memory peak. So this is like every life, every day, you will have high and low, high, low it will be there. There are times your memory will be very peak, you will be able to really understand things very well, and you can read in one reading or two reading, you will assimilate all the points. There will be some time, it will be very lull and dull, you will not be able to understand what you are reading it. You are physically present with the book, mentally absent with the book. So those periods, it will affect you personally. So keeping these points in your mind and how you are reading it. Now the next question will come. Sir, how many hours I can really read it? That's what we told. There is a technique we told, Pomodoro technique. In the Pomodoro technique, we told it's about 25 minutes preparation, 5 minutes break. And the maximum time target which we told, 2 hours. In the 2 hours, maximum 2 hours, one should not sit more than 2 hours, because it's like if you are spending some time more than 2 hours, you will waste your energy. So then on an average of Pomodoro, it's like 25, 5, it's like 4 Pomodoro, then it's like 100 minutes and 20 minutes break. So that break, the time target, it can be 50, 10 or 25, 5 or 100, 20. It depends upon your memory, your intake and your capacity, right? In those time target, break study, so that your memory is intact and then there is no boring of subject, and keep those points in your mind properly. So this is part. Okay, now there are times we will be sitting hours together, but our page will not even move, which I told you, like physically present and mentally absent. You are not able to really concentrate the subject. Things are your health, maybe some issue, and you are not well, that's an issue. Mentally disturbed. In fact, one of the points which we will talk about also, I think I have spoken in many occasions, so one should not really have a fight with anybody, because like if the fighting business will really kill you, it will disturb your mind. So somebody scolds you, somebody shouts at you, that is also in the back of mind, because this is the time when you are reading it, the most concentration. Even one can talk to somebody, thinking different, because the back of the mind you can think something and then you can talk something, but the studies are concerned you cannot think something and read something, because it's a concentration, which I have been telling about it. All three, mind, soul and body, these are three horses, have to run together so that your memory is peak and then your memory retention is peak. Okay, so keep all these things, all parameters together, so that you are able to really read 8 to 10 hours on average or maximum 12 hours a day. And this time target, you are able to finish the particular chapter, particular number of pages, particular book, this calculation. So next question you will ask that. So what is the time target? You are told at a day, but what is the time target for a week? What is the time target for a month? Which I have been telling people that, okay, you keep a day off in a week. For example, you cannot withstand continuously for 7 days and all 365 days, 24 into 7. It is impossible task for a human being to do it. You are not a machine. Even machine needs rest. So the brain works in a continuous way. The memory also goes on it. You take so many things. When you really work on it, your brain will take so much energy, and then you will see there will be a heat, atmosphere out of your brain when you are reading so heavily. When you really go out and see, you take, bath or something, you see that there is a huge hot energy is going away from your body. This happens because you need lots of energy when the brain works, because brain need lot of blood and energy, so much things going on. So all these things, when you keep it, that target, you need a break. So how much time you need a break? Daily you can have a break, which we have been telling that there's a break study, that's intermittent study, which I told you in the earlier video. And this is a time target, because you have to fix a time target so that your timetable is maintained. And what is a break in a week? In a break in a week is at least you take at least 4 or 5 hours or even 6 hours or off day, whatever thing you like. You want to go for a walk for some place, you want to go for outing for 2 hours, 4 hours, you want to go for a movie. Suppose you are a movie buffalo that you like really movie. In fact, I used to go for a movie, and every Saturday I used to keep Saturday off, and it's like after 2 I am free, or after 4 I am free, till 12 I don't read anything. I just go for a movie and come back, and the next day my energy starts. It's like you recharge your battery drained, and you recharge your battery. So that's what, and the energy is retained, and then you keep your memory intact, and your time target is fixed and the time target is maintained, and you will be able to finish the number of pages, number of books in a timetable which you made it, right? So this point is very, very important to complete the chapters. For example, in the schools and colleges, they will have notes of syllabus, and then there is a timetable. Why they are keeping a timetable? Because they have to finish this number of chapters in this number of days in a year or in a term. Why they keep it? So that they finish the entire chapter. Same like that, unless otherwise you follow this time target, you will not be able to really finish any subject for competitive exam, right? You know the syllabus, and you know the question paper, and you have a material, and accordingly you have to have a timetable, which we told. Year basis timetable, 1.5 year timetable, 6 months timetable, and all the timetable. Then you have a main studies, then you have a revision, and then you have final re-revision. So 3 times I studied, which I told you, mainly to keep your memory intact, because it's one reading in 24 hours or 48 hours, you will lose 78% of your memory, so you will have only 20 to 25% of your memory in your back. So after a long period you read it, you will have some more time. The memory reinforcement will take place only second and third reading. So 15 days back, there is an examination. For example, you take it at 31st is an examination, and 15th or 16th to 30th you have to do a full revision of all the subjects, so that your memory is intact. So the timetable, time target, and finish these subjects, all these parameters, keep it in mind, so that you will be able to succeed in any competitive exam in this whole world, right? So the today takeaway point is that time target. Keep a time frame. Within that time frame, you finish a number of pages and chapters and a book, so that you can carry on your continuous preparation without any break, right? So thank you very much. We will take some other topic, and then in fact one of the very important and passionate topic I'll be talking about is, we learn from history in the next. Very good. Thank you very much.
For more videos, subscribe our channel. Please like, share and comment. Don't forget to click the bell icon.